Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP live play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? That's me, Faye, game master and storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We are a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full time and share them with you. And tonight we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline, set in our very own Bellinara campaign setting. It's a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition, where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table are several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us as well. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. I do also have my assistant GM Maxwell with me here, so you might see him popping up a little bit. But now, let us meet our courageous, daring heroes before they get breakfast and receive a heading that is most desired. And we'll begin with an introduction for Bracken.
Yeah, hey everyone. I'm Thresh. I play Bracken. Bracken is a Kender Monk fighter, and he's really good at punching stuff. He's not too good at talking about stuff, but he tries his best. And he's here to, make it happen, I suppose, is a way of putting it. Whatever it is.
Whatever it is. We love it. Next up for our introductions, why don't we learn about Avi?
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I play Avi. She is a half-elf bard sorcerer. She cares deeply about her friends. She's constantly singing quietly. She's a little spooky.
We love a little spooky, especially in October. But, next up, why don't we learn about Cecil?
Hello, my name is Brent, and I play Cecil Darkholm. He is a Forest Gnome Cavalier who's trying to stay strong, but he's had some pretty rough goes of it in regards to his mental and emotional health in his time here in Vale de Umbra. So he's trying to lean on the strength of his friends, but also his distant sister. Still ready to support as best he can and keep everybody safe.
Righty. And then, last but not least, let us get an introduction for Z.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bo, and I play Z. They are a changeling artificer using the homebrew class Bone Cobbler. And they are... After last session, I think they kind of are emotionally recovering from this whole... Finally are reaching... yeah, I think they're in
Your mic started cutting out a little bit there. I don't know if you were sitting away from the microphone or not, but just heads up.
Gotcha.
Alright. So, I believe with our introductions covered, we are able to dive into our session. And let us begin, of course, with the fact that you are in the Shadowed Repository. Particularly in Telendril's Arboretum. That's correct. I've just been calling it the Arboretum. And you are resting. You've all gained, of course, a long rest, and you were invited to breakfast, which is a bland ordeal. It's oatmeal. It's just oatmeal. But breakfast is not what most of you were looking forward to. If not all of you. It seems that you have done enough for the Arboretum and its denizens. They are willing to help you find Varro. Or at least, Brother Silvarian is. And come morning, he approaches. You see that he has a scroll rolled up in his hand, and we'll present it towards your group. This should be more than helpful on your journeys. Varro has made himself an enclave here in the repository, a place of his own, careful construction and meticulous effort. And this should lead you to that enclave. However, a bit of warning. Upon your approach, you will want to contact Varro. There is a stone statue of a Vrindrak holding onto a stone tablet. Write upon that tablet with your fingers, which will go to Varro.
How keen on visitors is he?
Let's just say that he has taken precautions.
Is it terribly far?
I wouldn't say terribly far.
Well, thank you.
There is not much need for thanks. This is our gratitude for your assistance.
Does anyone else ever go visit him?
If anyone else visits him, they do not report here.
What do we do if he won't see us?
You've done many a great thing here. I'm sure that we can accomplish whatever you believe it is that is necessary.
Yeah, you've got that right. I think we're ready to go then.
I'm pretty much ready whenever you guys are.
Shall we depart then?
Yeah.
Down. Come on.
Let's head out.
Okay. So you head out, and you have the map to lead you to Varro, and go ahead. Let's get a as you're thinking over everything. Let's get a history check. Let's see if I can get this as well. Avi.
Parachute.
Oh, gosh.
I know, I messed up. My bad.
It's like, we're playing D&D.
I know, it would behoove me to have a character sheet up for D&D.
It would behoove you.
Yeah.
Oh, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Avi.
I messed it up. Yep.
The Vrindrak, you know to be a draconic humanoid figure. It's a type of people. So,
I'll make sure everybody knows that.
you're made aware. But as you guys travel through, I'd also like a survival check to be made. I'm Cecil.
I like my 8s.
Mm.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh,
Oh,
Bracken.
Close enough.
Bracken screwed
That's
it
the
up.
wrong 10. Yep.
It's always
But
got to
no,
be
that's
one of
pretty
us,
close.
I guess.
That's like 2 10s and then one, like, first digit of a 10. when
Bracken
you
screwed
think
it up.
about it. No.
Bracken, since you got the highest on your survival check, can you just roll me a Can you roll me a straight d20?
Yeah.
Okay. Your group travels through the Shadowed Repository, the sort of sanctuary of the Arboretum, fading away to, again, these stone walls of alcoves and shelvings filled with esoteric knowledge. The four of you, plus Natriana and Yoraxibase, you do fairly well. You come across no other denizens here, no memory eaters, no strange formations in the walls. You safely find your way to the Enclave. It's about 2 hours of travel. Right? It's 2 hours of travel undisturbed. What are some thoughts that go through your mind as you walk?
It's, for me, it's, the next to sleepless night. Yesterday, there was rest, but, sleep is difficult to find. And the boring breakfast and just how close we are to getting this done and getting out of here.
Cecil's also very eager to be done with this place and also to get back to Velda Mortalis.
Z is processing a lot of the emotions that they have been struggling with, especially while they were heading down that stream, about how something so simple could have been used in a way that could have killed some of the only friends that they've gotten to know in this journey. They
they didn't want to lose any of the people that they hold. They hold close to their chest.
What's going on through Bracken's mind this one?
Bracken, as they're walking, is kind of thinking about how his like feet and shin and calf area is starting to hurt, and then kind of reflecting back on, you know, what it was to have wings and use those instead, and then he kind of compares it to how much his wings would have hurt if they were carrying him, and he starts equating to 6 of one, half a dozen of another, and kind of weighing the pros and cons to himself about the changes that have happened.
For a moment, I thought you were talking about when you were a crow, not as a fairy. Forgot you had wings.
Ah!
So, each of you have your own thoughts that sort of occupy your mind as you follow along, and eventually, you do make it to the decrepit and old ruins marking the entrance to Varu's domain. However, there is no obvious sign of a stone statue.
Alright, I was thinking
Yeah.
pretty hard. Did we pass the statue? I might have, blacked out for a minute or two.
Oh,
Staring at him.
Bracken was guiding us with the map pretty well.
I'm sure that a statue is something we couldn't have missed. Could I start looking around for just any sign of stone-like material? Maybe like the statue was taken down or removed or something like that.
Sure. Investigation or perception, I would say, works there.
I'll help with that.
You get advantage.
Ooh, so 18 for the first roll and 18 or 25 for the first roll, 18 for the second.
25. With a 25, as Z and Avi begin to look around, you find that the statue is present in a sort. It's been destroyed. You see only part of its shattered and broken upper body remaining on the floor.
Any sign of the tablet?
The tablet's there, but go ahead, roll me an Arcana check here.
15.
Due to likely the way that the enchantment of the statue, because it is so broken, the magic is also perhaps destroyed. Meaning, without this, there's no way to contact Varro except going in.
Right. Alright, so we just kind of gotta go in there.
Well, maybe that's for the better. Maybe we can get them by surprise.
Well, I'd rather not spook him right off the bat. If we can settle this amicably without a fight, I'd rather that.
Yeah, and we need them alive.
We do.
I'm not
What
expecting
if we
him to
like
be
rough
happy.
him up just a little bit?
Like knock him out? I don't. I don't know.
Use
But maybe,
non-lethal tactics?
sure, but maybe we can just kind of convince him to come with us.
I'm not sure he's going to be very willing.
I don't think so either, but we could certainly try before we get into any kind of violence.
Well, do you guys remember that time when I wanted to learn how to trap souls?
Yeah, I feel
wanted to
like you were
learn how-
supposed to learn that before we got here.
And I wonder, maybe there is a way that I could maybe, if we just take a few more, like, not minutes, more like hours, I may be able to figure out something, to build something that could help
See,
us.
I'm more than willing to let you try and figure something out, but I want to get out of here.
If we are able to trap this soul, maybe it may be able to get us out sooner, or even better, just remove us entirely from the situation. Like, what if we trap the soul, and then just those few hours when I made something, then we're immediately back to where we are
All right.
safe.
You see if you can figure something out. I'm going to trust you on this.
I kind of look to Lady Euraxibus. I need some of your knowledge. Or at least the understanding of maybe past ways that this could have, that souls could have been extracted.
I'm knowledgeable in many things. Bindings, of course, tethers, threads, packs. Not quite extractions.
But if I may be frank, could we bind his soul to something instead of fully extracting it until we could get it somewhere?
You can do many a thing. I'm not the one that has made the bargain. It is the Watchers. Deliver upon to him what you will, or deliver upon to them what you will. But as long as you have the payment, I'm sure that they will be receptive.
And I'm assuming you would know what that payment would be.
The payment is borrow.
You all know the payment.
Yes. Which is the soul we're currently trying to capture, or to extract, if I'm correct.
Capture, extract, deliver is the words they have utilized.
I thought we were all on the same page with this.
The Watchers want to borrow. And if I remember correctly, they don't quite care the state of which he arrives, so long as his soul is there. So if you are keen on extraction or negotiation, I am but a overseer here, really. My curiosity is extensive, and I am drinking deeply. And perhaps I have a chance to learn from someone better than myself. Someone's better than myself.
There were probably so many people that we have run into that could have given me advice as to how I could have extracted souls. But I just every time I seem to ask, no one would know, or they wouldn't give me the answer. At least that was what seemed like.
So what I'm hearing right now is you want to try and figure out a way to build something to extract his soul when you don't know how to extract his soul.
Well, I could probably take a stab at it. I'm definitely.
I understand that you were in a sort of state when I had this conversation with Cecil and Bracken. But the entire reason we're doing this is so that the Watchers can help us with our veil burns, which, if you don't recall, could kill us.
Yes, we all struggle with the same afflictions. That is why I am trying to help.
If you're going to do
all-
something, Z, start doing it now, or I will just walk in there and start talking. I want out of here. And I'm not trying to twiddle my thumbs while you try and figure something out.
Listen, I wish that I could just snap my fingers and have something be made. Making something revolutionary such as
I am not
a
asking
soul
you.
extractor is going to take a little bit of time. And
I'm
once
not-
again, as I mentioned, if we extract his soul and then it puts us in a safe place, it'll all be fine. Then that time would have been well worth it.
Z, I am not asking you to do it to somehow pull it out of your ass. I'm not asking you to do that. All I'm asking you to do is quit talking and start doing something if you're gonna.
All right then.
At this point, you would notice that Natriana kind of has her hand somewhat in the air.
Bracken
Yes.
is kind of giving her a hand wave across the throat, like don't do that, don't do that.
Look, just one question, you know, what's this information kind of, or basis of we get Varro's soul and everything goes back to normal? Like, this place exists outside of Varro. Like, I thought we grab Varro, we take him back to that anchor point that we made.
That was my thought.
Yeah, so I hear that, I do, but he's brought up like this thing of like trying to do this because like if we get Varro's soul, then we go back and it's fine, like everything pops there.
I do want to make myself clear and to reassure that it was more just a way of saying we could be in a better place once I figure out how to build this. Not sorry, that was a misuse of my words and I apologize, but
No, that's why I raised the hand questions. You know,
yes, thank you.
I don't do this whole build around thing. I watch other people do it a lot, and I ask questions and I take notes and I learn. That's what I do.
Yes, I remember doing that as well when I was learning, but anyway, I should probably stop wasting time and start figuring out how to build this thing.
So, I understand vaguely, this is GM talking, vaguely that you're trying to figure out a way to extract a soul. How exactly are you trying to do that? What tools are you utilizing to make this, what is your process? Because you don't have a full access, you have basically what is on you.
Yeah, so I do have. So the tools that I have at the moment are alchemist, leatherworks, smiths, thieves, and tinkerers. So I was gonna use alchemist and tinkerer.
So, okay. So, those are tools. I'm talking about materials.
Okay.
Because, like, you can
That's a good question.
know how to use leatherworkers tools and have the tools, but you can't bind a book if you don't have the materials. You know what I mean?
Nami.
Yeah, I'm looking through my stuff right now. Ooh, now we're getting into stuff that I definitely did not go into when I was learning how to play D&D. Uh-oh.
This is where your imagination comes in. This is the basis of playing
Ah!
D&D.
Yeah, just like how Bracken believes all magic happens, just wing it.
So I think that the material. So weirdly, I think that they would have some form of almost like a flask. Weirdly, they would have like some container to like hold almost like a liquid almost binding agent for a potion, so like an alchemist type of thing. So it'd probably be some form of oil or something of that sort. Uh for maybe like a tinkerers, they would probably have something like a small power source that is like small enough to like fit in your hand. It would probably be run by something in that flask. So like it would probably be like it wouldn't be like a motorized engine. It would probably be more like a crystal based form of engine, which of course they probably have plenty of that. But they kind of they you hear like faint sounds of metal on metal with the like their metal like their arm like switching to like different tools and like working. Um but they would make something almost. What would be the best visual reference? It would almost be like a. It would be like a flask on the bottom, and then like this like mixture of different components, and then there would be like a purple crystal at the end, but it would be like a long one. But they kind of like power it up, and then it just starts glowing and kind of like phasing in and out, almost like a
Well,
blink.
well, this is your intention. This is what you're trying to make.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea how to extract a soul. You have no people who have told you anything except that it is frowned upon. It is taboo in most areas. So you're going blind. I'm going to have to ask you to make me a roll here. It's going to be a straight intelligence roll.
Dice, don't be mean to me. Of course.
So as you finish putting this together and you go to power it up, it does begin to glow and it begins to flicker that light and it falls apart in your hand.
this is out of character, but Z would definitely try to quickly mend it and try and get it to work. But I know in the rules of D&D, it has to be a trait of some sort to be able to try again.
I mean, you could take the time again. It's been a couple of minutes already. But
Okay. You know what? I think one more time, and we'll see if maybe Z tries to snap out of it and actually get this thing to work, even though they have no clue what they're doing. They are just doing their best.
okay. Well, it doesn't fall apart this time. And it does begin to glow. But you don't know that it has any sort of containment capabilities. Well, it probably would be smart to have some sort of test ahead of time, but you don't know what that would look like. If it would work, and how extracting and containing a soul separately from a person might affect someone.
Well, it's definitely second time's the charm, I guess, but
Do you know if it'll work?
no, but that's the thing with inventions is you never know if they will work until you put that into practice.
Yeah. Okay. It's a backup plan.
If all else fails, yes. But at least it'll be a last resort of sorts.
We're ready to head in then.
Yeah, let's get this done.
And Avi will start walking.
Brackets following.
Great.
Cecil followed.
As you all enter in, what are you doing?
I am trying to push the irritation and anger that I'm feeling down, so I at least have a pleasant look on my on my face.
Can I get a charisma check on that?
Yeah. It's a 13.
You're definitely trying.
I'm doing my best.
You're doing your best. It's great.
Cecil's looking for signs of someone being here.
Okay. Investigation or perception, I'd say. Cecil. With a 16, you spot something. It's not a sign of a person, at least not of any sort of person traveling. But you see a very sort of thin gleaming of light, almost like a wire. And then you see another. And another.
I will point them out to everyone else.
Avi, you stop just as Cecil points out one of these small wires right in front of you.
Okay. That's not a great sign.
Looks like they don't want to be disturbed.
And that's too bad. Can I step over these wires?
I'm going to ask for I'm going to ask for an acrobatics check to move through the wires because they're at different angles. They almost seem to create sort of a webbing effect.
Okay. Another 13.
Avi,
Hey.
can you make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh.
Actually,
Can
can everyone make for me a dexterity saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh no.
Fireball everywhere. No. Okay. So there is this crack of light, and you each kind of move to cover your eyes quickly, and most of you do so. However, Cecil, you're a little slow, kind of figuring out what's happening here, and you are blinded.
Great.
I'm sorry.
I can't see anything.
Okay. I'll grab Cecil's hand.
Oh, okay.
Is
You'll
this
have to-
okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
You'll have to guide me.
That's fine. We'll get through it together.
Okay.
All right. So, there's still more of these threads that are about. I'm going to ask for acrobatics checks from everybody to move past them. Cecil's does have disadvantage because you can't see it.
I automatically fail any ability check that requires sight. Do I require sight?
No, but sight definitely helps in this in this situation.
Yo, hup, hup.
And I'm, yeah.
14.
I am helping.
Okay, so that would, with the help action, that'll bring your disadvantage to a normal roll.
Do you want me to re-roll?
Yeah, just go ahead and do a reroll, just a straight roll.
Can you keep the 14?
I did allow the reroll, so I'm going to say it's the reroll. Great. So Z and Cecil, tug on two more of these, webbings. I need dexterity saves from everybody again. Except for Cecil, you're already blinded. You can't be double blinded.
That's what you think.
I mean, I could take your eyes out, and then you'd be double blinded.
Oh.
That's rude.
Why would you say that?
Because it's factual.
I could take your eyes out.
Bracken, I need your dex save.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a joke. I'll wait.
So Z and Bracken are not blinded by the bright lights. Avi is. But there was a second one that went off. So Z, Bracken, I need another dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, the two of you are fine. But it does seem that Avi and Cecil are blinded, and I need to roll for Natriana and your Expis as well. I forgot they existed for a little bit. And they're blinded too.
Uh-oh.
Well, Well, this definitely makes things interesting. So, what do you guys do in this moment?
Let's make a chain. Those that can
Place.
see will lead.
Yep, I got you. And I will
Can
grab.
I scout ahead
Ozzy.
to help, like, give advantage a little bit here, or not?
I will say that there are no more of these little webbing threads, at least in this portion of the corridor.
Got it.
But who knows what could be lying ahead.
Who's that?
How long are we bonded?
You don't know.
Yeah, but you
Forever.
do.
I do.
Forever.
So can you tell us?
I'll tell you when you're no longer blinded.
This is your life now.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll just keep moving forward then.
Okay.
Yeah, I grab whoever is closest to me. I grab their hand and I start bringing them with me.
I'm assuming, and you feel free to tell me what your characters would do. I'm assuming that you would guide all the blinded people to hold on to the other blinded people, so that way when you guide someone...
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there are 4 in your group of 6 that are blinded.
Yep.
4 blind mice. 4 blind mice.
Yeah, no,
So-
I would do that.
Okay. So you guys move. What's going on with our blinded people? What's going on through your mind? Can't see nothing. Just kind of stumbling through.
My irritation is rising.
Okay. Cecil.
Cecil's pretty frustrated.
Good, good. Cecil,
Yes.
you were the first one blinded. Which means you are the first one that is... The minutes kind of pass by, you blink it, and your sight begins to come back to you. It's very temporary blindness. Avi's comes back next. Your activates. Natriana. All of eventually coming back. Bracken,
Yes.
you were part of the front, yeah?
Yeah.
Can you roll me a d6?
A D6.
Mhm.
That's pretty good.
You're... moving and... everything seems fine. Except... I need you all now to roll for me a d4.
And then we add that all up and times it by 100, and that's how many platinum pieces, right?
Avi, the world around you seems slower as you begin to move faster.
Mm-hmm.
Bracken, much the same for you. Cecil, Z, however, it is the opposite. Everything seems very fast around you as your movement seems to slow down. Avi, Bracken, effectively you have double movement speed. Cecil, Z, you have half movement speed. Natriana is part of the slowed down group. Your Axibus is part of the sped up group. It seems that your time perceptions are shifting in this moment.
Mm. Hey, you guys okay?
No.
What's wrong?
I would like to make note that for those people who are slow, it's like doubly fast listening to Bracken. because it's already fast for you guys, and then Bracken is faster than that.
Cecil's just gonna really slowly tilt his head with a confused look.
And much the same for our fast people. The ones that are slowed are very much, like, moving horribly slow.
I don't like this.
What's the matter? Are you trying to stretch out your neck or something?
You're speaking so fast. I can't understand you.
Speed up. What's going
They
on?
can't. Are you okay?
Cecil's just gonna very slowly put his arm out and just get the slowest thumbs down you've ever seen.
Oh no.
Are we talking like sloth speed?
I mean, you are effectively halved in everything. Like, your speed is halved mechanically, but you're moving through time slow.
Oh, okay. Oh, this.
So around
boy.
you, time is, like, it seems super fast, and then the people who are moving through time fast seem faster than that.
Oh, lovely.
Is there a way that I could figure out whether this is localized to the area we're in?
I'd say an Arcana check might do that trick.
It's a 17.
17. Probably, with all the other strange things that you've noticed in the Shadow Repository, this might be one of the ways that, Uvaro, who has carefully crafted this area, might have put his own influence to dissuade unwanted figures.
Gotcha.
Bracken just starts. He shrugs and starts trying to get ahead to, move on. He wants to get out of here just as much as Ollie.
Yeah.
And I guess he just moves off in case.
Essentially what half of the party sees.
I'll let him move a bit forward. But I want to just keep an eye on the rest of the group. I don't want to get too far away from them.
Yep, totally fine. You can always, of course, match your speed to the lowest of the party.
Mm.
Which I believe
That'd be me.
Cecil. And as you guys move, Bracken speeding off, you are the first one to kind of notice when everything sort of comes crashing into you. And you experience time as you should. Not sped up. Not slowed down. Avi, Cecil, Z. Takes you a little bit longer. Avi, of course, because you're staying with the rest of the party. The rest of the party, you're just moving as fast as you can. Before everything kind of rights itself, and you don't feel that sort of time wooziness. However, you're still in the corridors, and there's still no sign of other people here. But we will see what waits for you ahead after our ad break. So, stick tight. We'll be right back to continue our story, but before we head out, I just ask that you let the ads run. Ads are a huge part of how we keep our games affordable here at Wildewitch RP. You can turn down the volume, but please don't mute them or leave us. If you want to help us out more directly, you can always make a donation to my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen. Ko-fi donations not only help support us at Wildewitch RP, they also unlock awesome perks for our entire community, benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next month. These perks include special companions, double treasure, double XP, and even new quests. So, stick around. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. You're trying to find Varro. However, it seems that Varro has made it difficult to be found. So far, you've been blinded, and you've been temporally screwed. But there are still more corridors to walk. Bracken made the last roll, correct?
Yeah.
Great. Why don't we have Cecil roll me a d6 this time?
Same number.
Great. Can everyone roll for me d4s?
Same number.
Oh shit, are we all getting 3s? No, but we're all getting 1s. Or odds, sorry. Now let me roll for our NPCs. That's a 3. And that's a 3. Ah, see, you messed it up.
I know.
But you all experience time slowing down. Roll move. Half speed. Everything seems to be quick around you. But you've experienced this before. You know that it is not permanent. As you walk forward, pushing through. Bobby, can you roll me a d6?
I guess. It's a 4.
You are walking through, and this area seems fine until you hear a piercing alarm-like shriek. I need everyone to roll for me. Firstly, Constitution saving throws.
No.
Oh, Bracken!
No. What do you need to be?
Bracken, you are stunned temporarily. As the shrieking kind of pierces into your ear, and you would notice now these sort of guardians phasing into existence, and one of them is raising this alarm. We're going to roll initiatives, Bracken, because of your failed con save. You rolled yours at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. My, I was hoping for an 8. 8, 9, 10. Alrighty, so. Where is my battle music? There it is. So it will be Avi first. And then our guards. Then Z, Cecil, Bracken. So, Avi, there are 4 guards here. What would you like to do?
All right. We'll go for a Crown of Madness on one of them. I'll need a Wisdom save.
I believe Crown of Madness only affects humanoids, correct?
Yep. Cool.
I would say that you would know that these are from their visual. They're more
Okay.
etheric in nature.
Got it. In that case, we'll go for a mind spike on one of them. I'll need a wisdom save.
Okay. That is an 18.
That will pass, so it will take 6 psychic, and
Okay.
that's it.
Alrighty. And then... Oh. It's our guard's turn. And...
We'll send a bardic to Bracken.
Oh,
Bardic for Beckett.
how nice. It is our guard's turn. And we've got 4 of them. And plenty of you to go around. The first one is going to go for Bracken. He's currently stunned. And swings out with a, you see this long sword that somewhat phases in and out of existence. That is a 23 to hit Bracken.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
10 points of force damage.
How far away is Bracken from me?
How close would you have been walking to Bracken? Is Cecil buddy with Bracken? Would they have been right there?
We're probably all moving pretty close together.
Yeah, so...
Definitely within 5 feet. Can I use interception, please?
Sure.
We'll reduce the damage by 9.
Alright.
So I take a point of damage.
1 point of damage. And then a 9 doesn't hit Bracken on its second
It
attack.
does not.
However, the other guard is going to come forward and try and hit Cecil. 18.
Just misses.
His second attack is a 19.
Just hits.
And that is 10 points of force damage. We've got 2 other guards here. And that's going to be one towards Avi. With an 18 to hit.
Yep.
7 points of force damage. And an 8 misses.
Mm-hmm.
And this one's going to use its bonus action to shift off from this plane fully into the ethereal. Our last one. Our last one's going to go after Z. That is a natural 20.
Alright.
For 12 points of force damage.
Okay.
But its second attack is a natural 1. And
Bird.
yeah, no, he'll stay here. With that, Z, it is your turn.
Cool. Is there any... I was gonna take my action to see if I could figure out the resistances. I think I'm just going to attack with my claws since they are considered magical. Or my claw arm. And if I remember correctly, 2 attacks.
An artificer of your level, yes, has 2 attacks.
Cool. So 13 for the first, or 21 for the first attack, 20 for the second.
Both hit.
That is gonna. It's gonna be 4 hit points of damage for the first attack. For the second, it is going to be 13 hit points.
And what type of damage do they do?
Slashing.
Good to know. All right. With that, I believe it is it for your turn, Z.
Yes.
All right. Cecil, it's your go.
The one in front of me that hit me didn't blink out, right?
No.
I will attack.
Go for it.
Yeah. Does a 14 hit?
A 14, unfortunately, does not.
All
The
right.
shield kind of flickers just underneath your warhammer.
That's pretty fancy. That's my turn. Thank you.
Alrighty. It's gonna be that much damage. Bracken, unfortunately, you are still stunned until the end of your turn. What's going through your mind?
Bracken's doing his best to shake his, shake the stun off of him and get his hands up so he can start throwing some punches. He's really just focused on the fight at them.
And it seems that that focus sort of does you well as, again, at the end of your turn, your stun is broken. You can't really do much yet. Avi,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Cool. And there is one on Bracken, yeah?
There's one on Bracken, there was one on you. It disappeared. You don't know where
yeah.
that's at. There's one on Cecil, there's one on Z.
Okay. We'll send a. Oh goodness. We'll go for a mind sliver on the one on Cecil. I need an intelligence save.
Alright. It's a 1.
Cool. I like that. That's 8 psychic. And it needs to subtract 1d4 from its next saving throw.
Beautiful. Anything else from Avi?
We'll get a bardic to Cecil.
Cecil gets a bite. It's our guard's turn. And Cecil, the one that you kind of had your warhammer up against the shield, disappears, blinking out of existence with its bonus action. And and your weight kind of is thrown for a bit. You steady yourself. Avi, you hear a sort of pop of existence from behind you, and 2 attacks against you. That is a natural 20.
That'll hit.
There is the slash against your back. That is 13 points of force. And then it's actually, you know what? Not going to take another swing of its longsword. Avi, can you make for me either an athletics or acrobatics check as it's going to try and shove you down?
Oh, that's an 11.
All right. He tries to push you down, but the two of you end up in a stalemate as you both got an 11.
Oh, that's nice.
So, the one near Bracken.
Yeah.
2 sword strikes.
Go.
First one misses with an 11.
Yeah.
The second one,
Mm-hmm.
it's a 14.
Okay, no.
And then Z. Can I get Can I get an athletics or acrobatics check from Z?
Absolutely. Athletics or acrobatics? I'm gonna do acrobatics.
Oh no!
The shield in this figure pushes against you, trying to get you off foot, and it succeeds. It rolled a 15.
Mm,
You are knocked prone, and that's when it's going to take its longsword attack at you.
fantastic.
With a 22 to hit,
That definitely will hit.
that'll be 7 points of force damage.
Okay.
And that's it for our guardians. Z, it's your turn. You are prone currently.
Yes. I'm going to use half of my movement to get back up and yes. Yes, that's how I would say it. And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to try and just I think they're not going to pull anything right now. They're just going to straight up claw attack twice. Whoa. Stuff is glitching
Unfortunately,
out.
the 11 misses. But the 25 hits.
That's 25. So that is going to be 6 points of damage.
Alrighty. Good to know. Starting to look real a bit rough there. And with that, anything else from Z's turn? That was partial movement, action, anything on your bonus action?
I think the only thing I could use was magic weapon, but I think most of my weapons aside from one are non-magical. I think I might actually pull out one of my hand axes and make that a spiritual weapon. So I'll bonus action magic weapon my hand axe.
Okay. With that, Cecil, it's your turn.
Alright. The one in front of me blinked out. I can't. He's just completely gone.
As far as you know.
Is there another one that I can reach and flank?
There's the one that's fighting Bracken.
I will do that. Bracken's not stunned anymore, right?
No.
No.
That's good.
Though, maybe that could change.
What the hell?
Could happen to any of you.
Bring that up.
Be a real shame if something happened.
It would be. It would be a real shame if mechanics came into play.
Stop threatening me.
Damage comes in before the hit.
It did?
No, like it came in. It's just it's still loading on stream. It's weird. So
I only see the first one. I rolled them both.
Yeah.
Do you want me to reroll it?
no, I'm just checking to see if it's just the computer being weird. Because I see the 24 with the 6 damage and then the blank with the 11 damage.
Oh, I can reroll it.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
I don't remember what it was.
It's okay. It was a 24. I see it right there. No, that was the first one. It's weird. It's fine. Both hit. Where's the one that's on Bracken? That's the one that was on Bracken.
If it's any comfort, I also am having trouble with D&D Beyond, so...
Sometimes she needs some TLC.
The learning channel?
Yeah, the learning channel.
Some honey boo boo?
Don't.
Is this streamed by that? Or
So,
sponsored?
Sponsored?
no, it's not.
No.
So, we're gonna stop. Which means that Cecil's turn comes to an end, yeah?
Yeah, that's it.
And then, Brecken, it's your turn. You're in a flank with Cecil.
Beautiful. I'm gonna start punching things because that's what I do.
Okay.
Oh, there's one crit.
Hell yeah.
Almost another. And a 14?
A 14 does not hit.
Okay, cool. So that will be 3d8 plus 15. Or plus 10. So 24 damage.
Okay. This thing's looking pretty rough,
Hell yeah.
but it's still there.
Alright.
Avi,
Yeah.
your turn.
My friend's still here. He didn't go away.
Your friend did not poof out because he poofed
Okay.
in.
Good. We're gonna upcast a dissonant whispers. I'll need a wisdom save.
Oh my god, fucking captions are killing me. Wisdom save, I got you. 13.
Great. That's a failure. He'll take 27 psychic, and he needs to run away. That was very good.
Oh my gosh.
12.
27 psychic, and he does run away. So, anything else?
That's it for now.
Our guards are gonna go. Avi, the one that you caused to run away does not quite like that, and so as he shakes his head, he's going to use the siren ability. You all hear that ear-piercing screech again. I need con saves. Avi is stunned until the end of her next turn. Z is stunned until the end of their next turn. Cecil, you're fine. Bracken,
Yes.
where's your con save?
It is right here. It's right there.
And Bracken's fine. So that's one guard's turn. The guard, by Bracken, he's gonna poof out. There we go. The guard that was by Cecil will poof in, see that Cecil's not there anymore.
Oh
And-
no.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
And then we'll go after Cecil.
Ew.
Does an 11 hit?
No.
What about an 18?
Just misses.
And you're fine. And then
Mature guys.
See, I know I missed it, but I gotta try and catch this.
the one near Z is going to take 2 swings. Z is unfortunately stunned.
Not it at all.
So that's a 20 to hit.
That is.
That'll be 9 points of damage. And then the second attack, that's a natural 20.
That also hits.
Alright, and then that will be 16 points of damage.
Sure.
And that's it for our guards. Z, it's your turn. Unfortunately, you are stunned until the end of this turn. What's going through your mind?
I definitely think they would be experiencing more anger being built up in them, because something that the other players have seen, or the other characters have seen, is when Z gets angry, they become completely like feral. That's the best way of putting it. So I think that sort of like anger begins to build up in them more and more. And their eyes begin to glow like a magenta color. Their arm also begins to kind of also have that same energy come off of it. But they're pissed.
All right. So, with that, it is going to be at the end of your turn, Z's no longer stunned, and then it is going to be Cecil's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and swing at this guy who just poofed back in. — 15?
A 15 just misses.
Seven damage.
Alrighty. And that's on the one that just poofed back to you. So that's that one. Alright. I will remind for future rolls that you do have a bardic, Cecil.
Oh yeah.
And Bracken also has a bardic.
Yes.
So Bracken, it's your turn.
Still flanking?
You
Oh wait, that one poofed out.
yeah, that one poofed out. But there's another one that poofed back in.
Yes, it did poof back in.
Yeah, poof. There's an F.
Stop giggling. It's not, this is a very serious fight.
I can't help it! Hard not to!
This is a very serious fight for very serious players.
Absolutely no laughing at other people's toots in the bathroom. I won't allow it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go fight this creature that poofed back in. And can I get a flank on it?
You can flank with Cecil.
Beautiful. We will do just that. With all these creatures poofing back in and whatnot.
Stop it.
I'm not doing nothing. Alright, minimum 16.
16 will hit.
Alright, beautiful. I don't know why we're all laughing. This is a very serious combat. And it's ruining my immersion. 30 points of damage.
I'm sorry.
It's down. So you've got 3. 2 of them on the board. 1 of them poofed out. Anything else from Bracken?
Not from Bracken, no.
Okay. Avi. It's your turn.
Sure. I'm stunned.
You are. What's going through your mind?
Yeah, what's going through your mind?
I don't know if I can say. frustrations are rising. On top of being already frustrated, I just want to go home. And the hope that I said I might have had is starting to go away.
Oh, so, is Avi, you're trying to keep that hope strong, but it's starting to fade. So too does the hold against you. You are no longer stunned.
Okay.
But it is our guard's turn. Again, there's 2 on the board. And they're gonna go after. They're gonna go after. We've got one going to shove Z down again, or at least try to. Z, can you roll for me an athletics or an acrobatics check?
Absolutely, I will. Please treat me well.
17. You do not go down. This does not change its course of action. It is going to move over towards Bracken. So you have an attack of opportunity if you would like to use your reaction.
I would love to use that reaction.
Go for it.
For clarification,
25?
this is one of the ones that goofed back.
Stop.
It is not one of those.
It is gonna be 11 hit points of damage.
All right. All right. As it reaches over to Bracken, it's going to slash down with the longsword. That is a 7 to hit. So that misses. Cecil, the other one coming toward you. That is a 19
Just hits.
for 7. And then a 10 for none. And then the other one does not poof back in.
Stop it.
I can't. Z, it's your turn.
Lovely. It's really hard not to be laughing right now. Okay. Woo!
You all need to take this seriously. We're gonna have a very serious conversation. for the
I'm
next word.
gonna attack with my claws again twice, just because. It was almost on a 20. 21 and 24.
Both of those hits. Are you going after the one that ran away from you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
no one runs away from me. "12 hit points of damage for the first attack, and it'll be 8 hit points of damage on the second attack."
And that one bursts. No more. There are 2 left. One you don't know where it's at. The other is over standing next to Cecil. No, Bracken. No, Cecil, because the one that ran in went after Bracken. Yeah.
So technically, both of
You can only flank with one.
them.
But that's it for Z's turn. Yes. Which means that it's Cecil's turn.
Yes, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Cecil, what would you like to do?
I'll attack this guard thing behind me here, or wherever he's hitting me from.
Okay.
Nope. 16.
16 just hits.
12 damage.
Looking pretty rough. Still standing there, though.
That's it.
Bracken,
Yeah.
is your turn.
Still flanking?
No, this was one that came up to you.
Gotcha. I will just fight it as is then. does a 16 hit?
16 just hits.
Can I bardic the nat 1, or is that just an auto fail?
That one is an auto miss.
All right. We'll still do 25 points of damage.
That one poofs out of existence.
Stop giggling.
I was muted the whole time. I was so confident that nobody would say it.
You
The second I unmuted.
unbelievable.
I must have like a sixth sense or something. I
Like
can
a
tell when
first
it's
graders.
raining. Alright, anything else from Bracken?
No.
Avi,
Uh-huh.
it's your turn. You're not stunned anymore. There's one left, but he's not here.
Not here. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast False Life at 4th level. So I'm gonna grab 23 temp HP. And that's my turn.
Alright. It's our guard's turn. And, this guard is gonna bamf back into existence.
Let's change it up. Yeah,
That's good, yeah.
It's gonna do so behind Z.
It's poofing in behind Z.
Stop it!
See, look how
God damn.
A 9 misses. And I'm pretty sure a 12 also misses.
I'm glad
Yeah,
we found
they-
this new bug
they
in the
both
captions. This is
miss.
pretty great.
If it's a bug long enough, it's a feature.
This is a feature.
Z, it's your turn. There's one left and it's
Cool.
behind you.
Poofing.
Cool. Stop. Oh, it got the F in that one.
Yeah.
F in chat.
Have some chat.
Let me get a big poof in chat.
Friend, stop. I'm gonna swing around and do 2 claw attacks again. Oh wait, no, I have my hand axe. It has a +1 to damage and stuff. I'm using my hand axe. Never mind. 14.
14 misses, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
You have 2 attacks.
But I have 2 attacks, so I'm gonna try again.
Oh no!
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Hey,
That's all for me.
Cecil, we come to your turn. There's one left. He's looking real bad.
can I please flank
Fighting
this
for his
poofer?
life in there.
Yeah.
Stop crying.
I can't help it. You guys are making me laugh. So, with the 2 swings, this guy is obliterated. He's no more. Gone forever.
He's all poofed out.
Trash.
You're no longer bound by
Stop.
initiative.
Can I do an investigation check to look at the bottom of my boots?
Sure. It's
That's a 19.
it's the bottom of your boots, covered in
Okay, good.
dirt.
Oh, okay, we're good.
In poof dust.
Make sure there's no ethereal goo around here.
You guys gain a +1 to your AC for the rest
Oh,
of the
goody.
session. So that was Avi who rolled the last die before that, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm assuming that you guys will traverse from this corridor and continue on your path to try and find Varo.
Yeah.
Great. And see, can you roll me a d6?
Yes. D6. Okay.
What a time we have.
Oh no.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
I swear to God.
What?
Why don't you re-roll that since we had so
Please.
much fun with the other?
Ah!
Oh, no more poofing nemesis?
Stop.
Oh no!
Another 4.
We have to do it.
Oh, they're coming
Yeah.
in hot.
No.
Pop
DM,
movers.
DM's gonna step in.
They got hot snakes and bubble gut.
I can't survive another combat like that. I will literally end up crying on stream.
We always gotta have those moments in combat where we just can't keep it together. Oh,
I
Bunch of
can't do it.
one-year-olds.
oh my
I can't do it 2
God.
times in a row. I'm not strong enough.
They're banging on the door. Hey, let me in.
So
Occupado.
Stop.
the area that you enter into becomes cold, frigid, and you see ice-like walls, crystalline, almost reflective, creating mirror images of yourselves in this maze-like portion of the corridors. So what do you do as you approach this newest challenge?
Head straight, moving forward.
So you just straight into the maze?
Oh, it's a maze. I thought that it was just, on the walls.
Yeah, it's on the walls, but there's now like labyrinthian fragments of the corridor.
Oh, okay. Got my hand on the left wall. We're just.
Great. Can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah. The 13.
That is 8 points of cold damage.
Okay.
You keep your hand on the wall?
No.
Okay.
Keep a mental hand on the wall.
You're a mental hand on the wall?
Alright. Get me out of here.
Can I put my warhammer on the wall and hold my warhammer?
Sure.
40k?
I do it,
Okay.
Signals.
and then we can keep a warhammer on the wall instead of a hand. Does this work, Avi?
I don't know, does it?
I mean,
Are
there's a-
you hurt? Did you get cold?
I don't think so.
Alright then.
Alright, I'll lead the way, and I'm just scraping my warhammer down this
Oh
icy wall.
my god.
Oh my god, no.
Couldn't this have been done with, like, I don't know, thread or something? Like, Natriana complains from the back.
I don't have anything made of wood.
So, do you just walk along the left side of the wall?
Yes.
Okay. So, well, it perhaps may be the most uh, uh, confident way to the end of the maze. It is definitely not the most efficient. At least not time-wise. Takes you a bit of time as you have to sometimes rewalk corridors, turns, pitches. All the while, fragmented around you are reflections of yourselves in the ice, frosted, frozen, but moving, never forward, just like yourselves. Puffs of breath filling the air in this strange place that's not quite physical, but physical enough. You're soon coming out of the maze. And when you do so, you find yourselves coming upon a cavern, one filled with stonework. It may have been an outer worship hall or some form of auditorium, but it is ruined now. The stones are broken. There are craters and blasted holes, scorch marks, and for those of you that are more magically attuned, you can definitely sense the remnant magical decay. For those of you not magically tuned, you feel a sensation tingling in the air. And you all would see the fragmented and decaying edges of the fabric of the repository. Those somewhat translucent walls.
Do I see any signs that someone is living here?
Would you like to roll an investigation check?
I would love to, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You did get help, so you have advantage.
that's better, thank you. Yeah.
You don't find any sign of the living, but you do find remains of several humanoids and undead. They seem to have died in combat, fighting guards, sentries, traps. With a 17, Cecil, and your training, you can tell that the dead here are trained fighters, as well as some seem to be capable mages. Perhaps they were on some form of mission.
Well, whoever these people were, they came equipped and ready for whatever they were gonna do.
I don't think the Watchers have sent others for this.
Well, it's definitely possible.
If anyone would like to roll a history or an insight check. Avi, they had sent others, just not many. The ones they'd sent were incapable.
Well, he has to be here somewhere.
So what do
We
you do?
might as well we might as well, I guess,
continue looking. I know this sounds weird. Could I could I cast detect magic to see if maybe I could find traces of? Oh wait, is it dispel? Wait, hold on. I think I'm making stuff up. Hold on. Oh no, I just have dispel magic. Never mind. I thought I had detect magic. Could I do an Arcana check? Maybe looking for any signs of magical stuff around here.
I'd say you're
Especially maybe a trace, like a path.
I would say that you are more. You're going to be more successful with it.
Okay. That is a natural 20.
It's good. That's a very good roll. He's looking around. Bracken, Avi, Cecil. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm looking as well.
Would you like to roll an investigation check? Or do you have something else in mind?
Yeah, no, I think investigation.
Go ahead, roll.
Okay.
Cecil, Bracken, how are you approaching the situation?
An investigation seems like the most straightforward. That would be in Bracken's head.
Go for it.
Yeah, same. I too got a natural 20.
Amazing. As you all begin to search the cavern, since Varro must be here somewhere, we'll find what you all have found after our upcoming ad break. So, stick around tight to see what our heroes may have discovered here with 2 natural 20s. But before we head out, I do ask that you let the ads run. Ads are a huge part of how we keep our games affordable here at Wildewitch RP. You can turn down the volume, but please don't mute them or leave us. If you want to help us out directly, you can always make a donation to my Ko-fi. Link for that is on screen. Ko-fi donations not just support us at Wildewitch RP, they also unlock awesome perks for our entire community. Perks benefiting everyone who plays with us for the next month. They include special companions, double treasure, double XP, and even new quests. So, stick tight. We'll be right back. We're back. You are in a cavern. You are in the shadowed repository and you are looking for Varro. We've had 2 natural 20s in investigations in this cavern full of the dead. And what you find, see, in Cecil, it's the large, hunched form of some. It looks almost human. But again, you see those strange oddities, the too many bones, the skin stretched tight. It is a large and somewhat old-looking memory eater, as you recall the name that Valendranis shared with you. and you can hear the sounds of it chewing, slurping at something. It does not seem to notice you, but you would notice that Avi and Bracken, in their investigations, do not seem to spot it and are getting perhaps closer than what is comfortable.
Before they approach the creature any further, I would like to give them like a quiet warning, almost like a stop.
Great, can you roll me a stealth check on that? What was that?
19.
19. Okay. It does seem quiet enough that the creature doesn't hear it, but Avi, you would.
Get down.
I don't know, did we lose Avi?
Oh, no, I'm here.
Okay, so you heard where Z kind of got your attention and told you to get down. You would have noticed that Z's trying to keep quiet as well.
Sure. I'll do the same.
Okay. Bracken,
Hmm.
what's your passive perception?
12.
Bracken didn't seem to hear Z.
Bring a message. I'll activate it.
Okay.
Stop, Bracken.
Bracken and everyone else wearing a ring can hear where Avi is said to stop. Specifically for Bracken.
I see. Bracken is kind of in his own world with this, and that he's kind of.
Do you stop, Bracken, now? While you stroke your chin?
Yeah, I'll stop.
Nope. What do you do here?
I want to clarify that they've just told us to stop. Then nobody clarified why.
Correct.
So I'll go ring a message again. Why are we stopping?
And I will very slowly point to where that creature is. And through ring a message. You all were getting awfully close to that. I know that we really don't want to have another fight. Just wanted to give you a warning. That was all. But just be careful.
Is there a way around it?
Does the creature seem like it's noticed us, or what is it doing?
It sounds like it's eating. It does not seem to have noticed you yet.
Cool.
And it seems that the way beyond is past this large figure. You might be able to try and sneak past it, but it seems to be in the way of where you are trying to go.
Sneaking by is worth a try, at least. Whether it ends up in a fight or not. Bring a message, obviously.
I mean, what's the voice that can just scrap it, right?
How about I take the longer, stealthier way, and if anything happens, I will try to flank it. Block it on all sides.
Not comfortable with us splitting up at all.
It may be the only thing that could possibly be a good strategy.
Do we want to try and sneak? Yes or no?
Yes, I would
Alright.
prefer to sneak.
Fine. Let's do it then.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Ooh. Alright, again. We've got not Triana and your accident. As you are moving along, your group seems to do well enough for the most part. However, as Bracken and Cecil are trying to patch this thing, its head shifts up, begins to scent the air as it locks its attention on the two of you. Unfortunately, you did not roll high enough to get past its perceptions. You would hear a sort of pained groan. It seems that whatever it was feasting on is still alive for now. But we are rolling initiatives.
Ugh. Oh
Ow.
no.
hell yes.
Is that 2 natural ones?
Maybe.
No.
Well, I definitely see your C's.
It's absolutely there.
Uh.
Laid bare for all to see.
Mm-hmm.
What battle music should I use? Let's do this one. So, our creature will go first. Our eater. And then Bracken. And then it's the wrong symbol. And then we have Avi, Z, Cecil. So the Eater, having Cecil and Bracken in its purviews, he's going to go for a attack. And its claws are going to come striking out at you. And they'll go 1 to each of you. 17 to hit Bracken,
Meets a pizza.
and an 18 to hit Cecil just misses.
Yep.
So, Bracken, that's gonna be 12 points of piercing damage. And can you make for me a Constitution saving throw?
I can try to. I don't think you're going to be too happy. I say that I will not be accepting whatever comes of it.
You take 1 point of exhaustion.
No. No.
And that's it for our Eater. Bracken, it's your turn.
I'm going to punch this thing because I don't like what it did. Messed up. 13 to hit.
A 13 does not hit.
Do I still have that Bardic? 10 minutes?
It is just within 10 minutes.
Beautiful. I will use it.
Actually, no, because you took the long way into the maze, so you do not have the Bardic, unfortunately.
Messed up.
I'm sorry that I remember things, consequences of your choices.
Well, I remember things differently, so whatever.
Amazing. Great. Anything else from Bracken?
I just realized I wouldn't have taken that damage because I have a +1 to AC. Thank you, Riddy.
Okay.
There we go. Other than that, though, no.
Avi,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Great. We'll get it off of the boys. I'll cast a Dissonant Whispers. And we'll cast that at 3rd. So I need a Wisdom save.
Alright, so wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a 7.
Oh, it's a failure. So it will take 17 psychic and it needs to move away.
So, as you feel the stretching of your spell across the battle, it does not seem to take any damage. But it will run. But it does seem to have an immunity.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna give a Bardic to Bracken.
Bracken. Bracken.
Bracken gets a Bardic. Anything else from Avi? I don't believe so.
No, that's it.
Z, it is your turn.
Cool.
Come. Bracken, come back.
I think I'm going to use a cantrip, and I'm going to use Acid Splash.
Sounds good.
And I'm going to need a dex saving throw, and if failed, they take 7, if successful, half.
How do you get half damage on a cantrip?
Or is it just...
Cantrips are typically saber suck.
Gotcha.
Evocation is where you can get that half damage.
Apologies. But if the creature fails, they will get 7 acid damage to the face.
Alright, that is a 9 on that save.
Beautiful. Then have fun with that acid damage.
Alright. And anything else from Z?
I believe I will have to bonus action magic weapon on my hand axe. Just to be safe. So that it's a magic weapon. So if this thing comes at me, I am covered on all sides.
Okay. Cecil, it's your turn.
How far away did this thing run?
It ran about 30 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna take the dodge action. Let's stay where I'm at. How close to Bracken am?
Bracken, is right next to you.
Okay, I'll stay there. Dodge action.
Okay. It's our eater's turn, and our eater... There's not for specifics when there is a full meal presented. Shit, what the fuck was that?
Well,
Sorry, D&D Beyond did something weird. Alright. So, it is going to turn, and as it does so, we'll go after Z. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits by 1.
That will be 10 points of piercing damage, and can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes, so 10 hit points, and then a con saving throw. It's gonna be a 19.
Okay, they're fine. I'm gonna do another attack. That is a 26.
That will definitely hit.
13. I need another con save.
So now, 16.
16, that's fine. Is magic weapon a concentration spell?
Let me double check. And also, real quick, how much damage was it for the second attack?
13 piercing.
13, okay, I knew. No, oh yeah, it is a concentration, so I would break concentration.
Well, no, you get 2 concentration saves. So those con saves were for other things. So you now need to roll 2 more con saves. Gotta be a 10 on both of them.
Gotcha. That's not...
So unfortunately, well, it would have broke on that because you needed a 10 to keep it.
Gotcha.
So it breaks. And you know what? It has it. So why don't we eat memories? Can I get a wisdom save from Z?
Okay. Go ahead, eat away.
It will feast. So as it eats your memories, that's gonna be... That is a good roll. That is 43 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And you are memory drained.
And I'm down.
Okay, so just gonna keep that a note there. And then, brackets.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Two things that you would notice here.
Ooh,
One, Z has gone down.
cool.
Two, there is a tether to the eater, that is kind of etheric, that seems to, empower it. It's your turn, Bracken.
Okay. Can I attempt to break that tether?
How?
Well, it's ethereal. Can I tell if it's physical with just like a see-through hue, or is it like ethereal magic?
You can use an action to figure out more about it. All you notice is that you see
You know
it's
what?
there.
That's cool. I'm going to use my bracer of flying daggers,
Hell yeah.
and I am going to attempt to throw magic daggers at the ethereal tether to try and cut it.
Okay. Make some attacks.
That- How many net?
You would notice that the one dagger goes way off base, but the other one sort of flies right towards it and then through it, but it does not break.
Well, okay. I will use my movement to get between Z and the,
Okay. Easily done.
and that will be my yeah, that will be my.
Avi, it is your turn.
Okay. Bracken didn't point that tether out, did he?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, cool. We'll move in. And we'll, using the Staff of Healing, we'll get Cure Wounds to Z. So that's 18 back.
I will take those 18.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. It is Z's turn. Z, you are prone, but you are up with 18 points of healing.
How close is the creature? Like, pretty far away and still have this tether on me?
The tether's not to you.
Oh.
You don't have a tether. At least. You don't know about the tether's existence.
Oh.
Bracken saw it. And Cecil would see it too, but it's not Cecil's turn yet.
Okay. I guess now would be a good time to try and experiment with my new toy. See if it'll catch something.
Great. Why don't you roll through me an Arcana check?
15.
As you aim it, you're trying to figure out which bits and bobs to turn. And it seems to start up something, but you don't seem to extract anything into your device.
Okay. Shit. And I am going to try and use half of my movement to very weakly stand up, and I want to try and take a dodge
If I can, no. That's only for rogues. Never mind. I'm gonna get up. And that's it.
Okay, so as he gets up, Cecil, we do come to your turn, and again, from your position, you do see the tether that is present, but you also have the eater. What would you like to do?
What is the tether connecting?
You don't know, but you can take an action to try and figure that out.
Okay, I will do that.
Roll for me an investigation check, please.
16.
You see a body, not unlike the fighters and trained figures that you had seen throughout the rest of the cavern. Cavern, not cabin. That was where the eater was originally before it attacked you. Kind of crumpled on the ground. And seeming to be alive, at least for right now, and that's what the tether connects to. There seems to be some sort of connection there.
Between the creature and the body.
Creature and the figure, yes.
I'll shout out that there's someone alive back there. I don't know who or what, but it's connected. They're connected.
Okay.
That's it.
It is a creature's turn. And the ether... Cecil made noise recently. It's got so many people that are nearby it. Nope, it's gonna go towards Cecil, which means that Bracken, you will have a attack of opportunity here, and
Absolutely.
if you'd like to take that.
That.
19 hits. Beautiful. Cecil, you see this thing coming towards you. And its claws are ready to try and dig into you. That's a natural one. And a 10 misses. And let's see if it gets its eat memories back. It does. Can I get a wisdom save?
Is this against magic?
I'll say that's a magical effect, yeah.
It's a 21.
21. That will be half damage then. I believe. Actually, no. It is no damage on a successful save. So you're fine. And then it is going to be Bracken's turn.
Yeah. I'll call out about the tether if it hasn't been called out already. Bracken kind of in his own head and
Cecil just
Cecil
called it
said
out.
Cecil called it out. Perfect. Sorry, my bad. Like I said, Bracken. And we will go for strikes on the screen.
Okay, go
Can
for it.
we flank it?
Yeah.
Big or okay?
I mean, it's large, but it's not that big.
Got it. We will tank.
Both of those will hit, and then the last one also hits.
Beautiful. Oop. 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 21, 31. 31 points of damage.
Is he good? Anything else from Bracken?
Nope.
Avi,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Great. Now that the tether has been called out and we know that there's someone alive back there,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go find that person who is alive.
Yeah. Investigation or perception check.
Ooh. The 23 perception.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find this figure. you know, there are a few bodies over here, but you do find the one that is kind of hanging in there. Anything else?
Are they saying anything?
No?
Moving around? Okay. Well, I'll be here and we'll figure out next steps.
Okay, so as Avi stands there, ready to figure out next steps, what is Z doing?
Oh god. I think that they are going to try again. So they're gonna like smack the device a little bit and then give it another go.
Okay,
They
go
want
for
to
it.
see if they can capture something.
Actually,
13.
Smacking it doesn't seem to really help it in this situation. Still no extraction.
I'm just like, if you don't work this next time, I'm really gonna regret doing this.
So, Z's turn will come to an end. Cecil, it's your turn.
I would like to smack this creature.
You can go for it.
Natural 20.
I would have reminded you that you're in a flank, but that's a nat 20.
Yeah, I'll take it. Okay.
So, 19.
A second swing is a nat 20. She's so angry.
All right. Good. Good. Cecil's turn comes to an end. It is going to be our eater's turn. And, yeah, you know what? We've got attacks towards... One towards Cecil, one towards Bracken. 18 to hit Cecil.
Miss.
Gentleman's 20 to hit Bracken.
Yeah. We'll shoot Scarf that.
Okay. I still need you to make me a con save.
Okay.
So you gain 1 point of exhaustion.
Remind me, can I use Bardic on that or no?
You can, but I don't think V8's gonna help you out here. You can try it though.
No.
You'd always get an 8.
So you're saying if I get a 12, it passes?
One way to find out.
I'm just gonna take the exhaustion.
All right. And does it get its eat memories back? It does not. All right. Then it is now. It is now Bracken's turn.
Okay. We're going to throw some punches.
Go for it.
Because this thing gave me exhaustion. I'm very tired. Oh. We'll Bardic that last one.
Okay.
With a big old date. Bop! Alright, cool. So a 19 and
Both of those will hit.
Beautiful. Boom, 22.
Okay.
And that will be all for Bracken.
Alrighty. Avi, it is your turn.
Great. We're gonna see if we can't parse out what the best course of action is gonna be to sever this thread.
I think an intelligence roll would probably be the best here.
Okay.
You're trying to deduce.
Straight intelligence, or
I'd say... Yeah, straight intelligence.
oh, okay. I was hoping you'd say maybe Arcana would work, but
I think in this moment, it's kind of, it does seem to be a metaphysical thread, so maybe something of the arcane nature could help here.
Okay.
But you're not terribly sure exactly what it's doing, so hard to say for sure. But it is, you know, it's metaphysical, so probably something to do with the arcane.
Okay.
Anything else from Avi?
I'll just shout. I might need a little help.
Z, it is your turn.
Okay, third time's the charm. Come on, let's go. Going for the kill. There we go.
You seem to take a more gentle hand to this, and you get it to a light as it had when you had first built it. But there still seems to be no extraction, no suction.
Anybody else?
Anything else from Z? Remember, crying is a free action.
A small tear. A small tear.
So, I believe Z's turn will come to an end then. And Cecil, it's your go.
I'll smack.
Okay.
17.
17 hits. That's unfortunate.
Pass.
It comes to our Eater's turn. And Eater will go again for Bracken and Cecil once each. Cecil, that is a 19 to hit.
With that +1, that misses.
Okay. Bracken, that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Even with your scarf up?
Oh, no, it won't in that case.
You
You're
did.
right, my bad.
Yeah, you scarfed last time.
I did
Uh-huh.
that's tough.
And then, does it get its
My score.
memory consumption? It does not. However, at the end of its turn, Avi, you would notice the thread between the figure on the ground and the Eater dissipate. Bracken,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
We are gonna go for some swings. I believe that ball hit.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, big damage, big damage, big damage. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. We'll still take it. 34.
And with that, the Eater is defeated.
Hooray.
We're no longer bound by combat. Avi, unfortunately, the survivor did not last. Not before the beast went down.
Ew.
Do you do anything? You alert your companions. Try anything.
Oh, do I have anything? Yeah, I'll look through my bags. I don't find anything. That would help, and I'll walk back over and they're gone. That person over there.
How we all doing?
Can I go look at the body?
Sure. Would you like to roll an investigation check?
11.
Well, they're definitely, again, freshly dead. Which is strange compared to the other figures that you'd seen here, if they were, which Avi had sort of put the idea out, sent by the Watchers. So you were sent by the Watchers. Maybe this is another group, this figure. But looks like the main source of the trauma was fighting, and then there's some sort of magical burns around it. Some of the wounds probably due to whatever that strange tethering was.
Nothing to indicate this might be Varro, though, right?
Doesn't seem to be Varro. But, I mean, you could ask for some help in looking around the body or others.
Does anyone else want to take a look here?
I'll give it a go.
Maybe we
Yeah,
can
I
find
will.
something in their pockets.
I will as well.
Investigation.
Go for it.
Oh, well.
No,
Bracken, you find a protein bar.
Hell yeah.
Um,
Bracken's pretty exhausted, so he's gonna eat that.
okay. It's not as good as, you know, the stuff that you make, obviously.
Clearly. What brand is it? Is it Ridge? Is it
It's unbranded. It's like wrapped in like
generic.
Yeah, it's generic. Avi, you're not really seeing too
Kirkman
much.
brand.
But Z, as you're looking around, you find papers, orders. This group was sent to find and slay Varro. And you would notice that there is a signature and a stamp at the bottom. The command is by House Gezidul, its master specifically. Father Ragavol. And as you share this information, I think this is where we're going to end our session tonight. So, thank you to our players for playing. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'll see you all in the next stream, but until then, head over to wildewitch.com. Check us out there. Join us in our Discord to jump into a game yourself. And of course, as always, may the ever-burning light forever guide your steps. Laters.